Murtaza is saying that he finds that trading the dollar Swiss might be pointless in this case because it's the inverse of the euro dollar, and that's exactly why we do what we do. The only reason we're doing what we're doing here and trying to identify what is these pairs and the strong and weakness is to identify these situations, so that again also trading the dollar yen would also be pointless in this case, because again you don't want to get two 800-pound wrestlers and bet them against each other, because they are equally strong. But you want to take a very strong heavyweight wrestler or a heavyweight currency against a weak one. So at least you're guaranteed that the strong one is the one that's going to win. Okay? So let me go forward. I'm going to open the questions again a little bit later. So following this, let us start now with the yen pairs. And again, we're going to be pairing the strong with the weak. And the first one we said to be weak is the pound. So the first thing we start with is the pound yen. And that is the chart for the pound yen. Okay, 1 second, it's coming in front of your screen. And that's exactly what I was saying. This is the pairing that we see. When you do those, you can see this, the pairing. And before we go to the pairing, this is our radar screen from last week. And Bola, and these numbers are, I'm going to explain them at the end of the session, but if you can put them in a spreadsheet, or they're going to be on the website, on our website this evening, so you can use them as a reference point. But the pound yen, basically our selling point is the structure short point, which is the 127.09. It was the structure long point. The 127.09 was the structure long point to the upside. Now it has become when we traded above it and we have failed. Now we are below the 127.09. We closed the week at 126.77. So this now makes our trade easy. We want to be short the pound yen, but having said that, our buying signal is very simple. We will not touch it unless it goes above the 127.09. So our buying point is going to be 127.09. That is going to be our structure long point, and it will be our long stop. When we have a point of entry that comes out from a structure point, Bola, we make sure that it becomes our buy signal and our stop. Theoretically, you give it some room below it, but technically you want your stop to be very tight right there. So on the long side, we are going to go long above the structure point, and here is the 107.09. So if it gets above here, this is going to be our buying point. Now, where are we going to short it? We are already here. Technically, we are in a short position. We should be initiating a short. So I mean, it's closed the week at 126.77. You guys that have the software, of course, we're going to take the first trade out of the range to the downside. But for the guys that don't have the software, I think we are going to sell it below the 126.22. Below, if it takes out the low of the day, it's too big a mean, we're leaving too much money on the table. Anyway, I mean, I cannot show it to you here, so let's make the stop below the 126.22. Okay, this is also nice, guys. This is good. This is really nice. This is 126.19. Okay, this is good. This is very good. Look at this. This spike high here is 126.20 or 126.19. And the low that we have on that momentum low over here is pretty much one and the same. So actually we should wait, all of us, we should wait when it trades, because this will be a big failure when it comes below the 126.90. So we will short the pound yen below 126.19. It's going to be our interim significant point, or we can call it structure point, and it will be in this case also our stop. So we're going to use a tight stop in this case. So the pound yen on the upside, we're only buying it above 127.09. It's going to be our structured long point and our stop. On the short side, we're going to go short below the 126.19, which is going to be our structure short point and also our stop. Okay, that is the pound yen. Let me just mark my structure points so I know what I'm doing for tomorrow. Okay, and that is the pound yen. Let me save this, and if any